Hey, what's up guys? It's Portia from Intellect and Intuition Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to do a reading for the fire sign collective. That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus fire signs. Also, these messages are general, so please take what resonates, leave what does not. They're intended for the first half of July. But if you find these messages at a later date and they resonate for you, then please do take them, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards just to get an overall message. These can be applied for all the fire signs, and then I'm going to break it down by each individual fire sign. I'm going to pull 3 cards and then clarifiers, okay? So, angels and spirit guides for my fire signs. What is going on? I saw this card when I was pre-shuffling. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay, so this card is talking about a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, right? So it's like something that happens once in a blue moon, right? So maybe some unexpected blessings, a surprise, something that you know, didn't think would happen for you, suddenly happens. Something of the sort, right? But this card also can talk about your faith and needing to definitely be open to receive it. You have to be in energy of receiving, right? And in order to be in an energy of receiving, you have to believe that it can happen. So it's like, if you don't believe that it's even possible for you, it's not coming. It's not gonna come. So keep that in mind. And then like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. That's exactly what I was just talking about in a sense. It's like you have to believe that the law of attraction, right? You have to believe that you can have these things in order for them to come to you. It's like you attract the energy that you are in, right? So it's like if you're in this loving, positive, high vibrational energy, like you're loving yourself, right? Then others can't give you anything else but that. And if they try to, then you have your boundaries, right? But it's like you attract the energy that you're in. So for some of you, there may be a need to kind of open your mind a little bit or open your heart to receive this beautiful blessing that is available for you. So let's get one more. I'm just gonna cut the deck. Pillar of light. Oh my goodness. Come through with the confirmation, Spirit. It says your vibration is rising. So yes, exactly what we was just talking about. You are the oracle. So your vibration is definitely rising. Okay. If you have been in a funk lately, or you've been in kind of just like sad and maybe lonely, maybe depressive, whatever the case is, take whatever fits for you, right? Even if you've just been feeling irritable or wanting to be alone, whatever the case is for you, I feel like you are, because I'm kind of getting the energy of a butterfly from this card. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but it almost looks like there's butterfly wings on either side of her. So what I'm feeling for you guys is you've maybe been a little withdrawn lately. And if this is not in a physical sense, like you've still been around people, you've still been going to work, whatever the case is, emotionally, you've been withdrawn, right? And it's like, if you really want to be in like better energy, have better times ahead, right? Better days ahead, you have to believe that you will in fact have better days ahead, okay? So it's almost like you have to trick your mind into believing that these good things are coming for you. It's like you're coming out of your shell here. You're coming out of your shell. And you are, in fact, raising your vibration. You have to believe in yourself, though. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Sagittarius, okay? So I'm going to pull 3 cards for Sagittarius and then some clarifiers. 9 of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy. It says, I take the time I need to nurture myself. Yes, this is absolutely what I was just talking about. This card is all about self-love, being independent, single, confident, and happy within your own energy, knowing that you are full and whole on your own, okay? So yeah, that's beautiful energy to be in. The High Priestess, okay? It says, my intuition guides me to the truth. So definitely your intuition is trying to guide you at this moment. But especially here with this card, it says you are the oracle. So I definitely feel like maybe some of you are tapping into your higher self, connecting with your angels, your spirit guides more, possibly meditating. But the High Priestess is, she's a highly intuitive spiritual being, right? And her intuition guides her to where she needs to be, right? So that's why you can be in this confident, single, stable energy, because it's like, you know, deep down, you're going to be okay, right? You're going to be okay. Even if it doesn't seem that way, even if you're not necessarily in this energy fully yet, right? Maybe you're still healing, or still trying to overcome things, or whatever the case is for you. You're still trying to break out of your shell, right? So even if you're not necessarily in this energy yet, it's like you have what you need to get there. You have all that you need to get there inside of you, okay? And then, oh, I knew I was going to see this card. This is so beautiful. 6 of Swords. It says, I know that peaceful times will come. When I was talking about earlier, about, you know, moving to better times, this is the card that I was envisioning, the 6 of Swords, because that's exactly what this talks about. It's about moving to calmer waters after a rocky time period, right? So it's like, your intuition deep down, you know that you will be able to overcome any sort of turmoil or, you know, lower vibrational energies that you've been in, okay? You know deep down that you will be able to overcome it. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers. I really don't need many, because this is beautiful, Sagittarius. Whatever it is that you're going through, just have faith. Please have faith, and continue to try to raise your vibration and stay in high vibes. Like, be happy, surround yourself with things that make you happy. If you want to go take a walk, do that. If you want to eat ice cream for dinner, do that. But stay in these high vibes, and you 100% will come to like smooth sailing, basically. Like, it's, I don't know, it's beautiful energy though. I'm definitely I feel just relief for you guys. That's what I feel. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yes, this is this can be the card of like the wheel, like luck finally turning, right? If you've had a string of bad luck lately, now guess what? Now it's your turn to go up, because it can only go up from here. So it's like the wheel's finally turning in your favor. You're finally seeing some relief, which is what I just felt. Like, it's like you can exhale, right? And it's like deep down, your intuition was telling you this all along. Beautiful. Temperance. So this is healing. This is balance. This is things finally leveling out in your world, smoothing out, right? Definitely. We have 2 major arcana so far as the clarifier. So that is the universe working in your favor. That's destiny. That's fate. And then last card, we have the 8 of Wands. So beautiful. It's like once things start to turn around for you, it's like blessings are just going to start hitting you all at once. Like things are just going to suddenly start falling into place. That's what I feel for you. Okay. Sudden shifts. Once this things start to level out, it's like you're just going to whoop, like it's almost, okay. So what I'm seeing in my mind here, I gotta get it out. What I'm seeing in my mind here, imagine like you're on one of those little rides and it's like a rafter. You're sitting in the rides and it's like you're going over these like waves, these like bumpy waters, and right, it's like all this. And then you finally like hit this point where you're just like cruising for a second, and then like you just go, I'm imagining downhill, but it's really uphill. Okay, it's good things, it's positive, but it's like shit just starts flowing in for you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So definitely positive vibes on the way for you, Sagittarius. Okay, but it starts with you. It starts with you trusting your intuition. It starts with you believing and knowing that you deserve good things, and good things are in fact coming to you. Okay, so let's get a couple more clarifiers before we get some advice, some final advice. Okay, we have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So for some of you, you could still be feeling maybe blocked in some way from your intuition or your happiness, or just blocked off from yourself, possibly is what I'm feeling from this. Or you are overcoming some sort of codependent energy, right? We can be codependent on a lot of things. This can be people, it can be like maybe drug or alcohol, it can be sex addiction, whatever it is for you. We can be codependent on a lot of things. Some people are codependent on caffeine, you know, whatever it is for you. But it's like once you're able to release yourself from whatever has been holding you back or holding you down, holding you in lower vibrations, once you're able to free yourself from that, take the mask off and really face up to the ways in which maybe you've been blocking yourself, right? It says not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So yeah, in what ways were you not listening to your intuition? Were you like second guessing yourself, psyching yourself out, or self-sabotaging, right? Once you're able to face up to that, that's when that wheel turns. That's when things balance out and this flow of love, happiness, abundance. This can be communication. If you are waiting to hear from someone, this can be travel, whatever it is for you. The 6 of Swords is also a card of travel. So for maybe some of you, you've been dying to travel, or maybe move to a new place and you just were scared to do it, right? Well, here's your confirmation. Here is Spirit telling you, you know, it's time to step out on faith. It's time to step into this new chapter, right? And then it says Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. That's exactly what I was just saying, literally. So for some of you, you're definitely blocking yourself here, maybe out of fear, or maybe you just still need time to heal. And again, that's perfectly okay. But whatever the case is, you have the power to change your circumstances. And it starts with your mindset and the way you believe in yourself and the way you allow others to control your energy, right? So keep that in mind. So your overall advice is change. Beautiful. It says, as with falling leaves, embrace change. Yeah, for some of you, I definitely feel like there is a need to let go of something. Let go of something and just take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. If this is a move for some of you, then do it. Do it. You will be blessed, okay? You will be blessed, but you have to reclaim your independence. Reclaim your independence, and then you can move forward, okay? So I am moving on to Leo. Let's do Leo next. All right, my Leos. Pull 3 cards for you guys. One more shuffle. It's so hard trying to pick up the cards from my desk with my nails. It's annoying sometimes. 8 of Pentacles, okay. It says, I dedicate myself to what I believe in. The Emperor, nice. It says, I make empowered choices. And lastly, oh wow, the Empress. Okay, Leos. So, for a lot of you, this, I can already tell this reading is going to be about a partnership. Definitely, because we have the Emperor and the Empress here. This is definitely a divine partnership. This is divine masculine, divine feminine, okay? The Empress embodies all 4 queens. The Emperor embodies all 4 kings, okay? So what that says to me is you have, like, you're balanced emotionally, spiritually, mentally, in your physical world, your 3D world, right? You are balanced and you're empowered. You know who you are. So what I'm feeling from this, what I'm feeling from this based on these original messages is either whether you're the divine masculine watching or the divine feminine watching, because we have both here. Either way, you have been manifesting your counterpart, okay? You have been working so hard, doing the work that you need to become balanced mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, right? Because being balanced in all of those areas is not easy. It takes a lot of work, right? Especially because we all have our own demons, we all have our own traumas, we all have our own triggers and fears and whatever else, right? So it takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication to embody this energy so that you can align with your perfect match, right? So you are definitely attracting your counterpart here. This is so beautiful. So let me go ahead and get some clarifiers. And then for some of you, you may still be in an energy of possible doubt here with this believe in the impossible. Maybe you're still feeling like, you know, like you're doubting how far you've come. You're doubting how much work you've actually done. But Spirit wants to definitely confirm for you that, it's too many. Spirit definitely wants to confirm for you that you are doing the work. You are on the right path, okay? You are 100% on the right path because your counterpart is coming in. Yes, beautiful. We have the Star and the Ace of Wands. So yeah, the Star, this is, you've absolutely been manifesting this person, okay? You've been wishing for this passionate new beginning with your counterpart, or if you know, if you've never met this person or this is someone new, this is just basically saying that your wishes are coming true here and you will have this passionate new beginning. And I also, the Wands energy, this is fire energy. So your own energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, the star is Aquarius. But what I'm feeling is, you know, spiritually, because the Wand suit, it can be about passion, creativity, but it's also about your spirituality, right? So I feel like you've had this awakening to the fact that this is a spiritual connection. This isn't just your everyday relationship. No, you two were written in the stars, okay? This is your perfect match. Literally, your perfect match. And this new beginning is coming. Yeah, we have the King of Cups. Yep. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The King of Cups is someone who is full of emotion, right? This is emotional maturity. But sometimes the King of Cups can also be someone who doesn't necessarily reveal his emotions here. And then also the Emperor can be someone who is maybe a little like difficult to read, right? Like you don't always know what he may be thinking or feeling, right? So what this is telling me is there may be the masculine energy in this situation maybe has not come forward with the fact that they've been doing so much work to align with their counterpart here. What I'm feeling is like, you know, they didn't really want to acknowledge the fact that they were overcome with so much emotion, right? It's almost like they didn't want to be full of so much emotion, so much passion. They didn't want to be wishing on a star for the perfect person, right? They didn't want that energy. Maybe they just wanted to focus on work, because the Eight of Pentacles can also be someone who just, you know, wants to focus on their material world. But it's almost like they couldn't hold back anymore. They couldn't hold back anymore. And it's like, with this star here, you two were meant to come together. So it's like, even if you didn't necessarily, let's say you feel like, oh, I wasn't necessarily looking for love. I'm only gonna take the two that flipped over. Let's say you feel like, oh, I wasn't necessarily looking for love. I'm just gonna focus on me, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's when love usually comes in, when you are stable and grounded within your own energy. When you are not someone that is codependent on someone else to build you up, right? That's when love comes in, because that person is going to be in that same energy, right? So the last two cards we had that came out was the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So fire energy, your own energy here, and then air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We also have Libra here with this Empress. So you could be dealing with an air sign, or you could strongly have air or fire in your chart as well. But with these two coming out, we now have a king and a queen on the board. So not only do we have the Empress and the Emperor, we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. So this person, I feel like what's going on here is there definitely needs to be some sort of planning. And what I feel is like things have kind of been maybe on pause for a little while, right? If this is someone that you know, or like someone you've known in the past, but things never really took off, or whatever the case is for you, apply it how it resonates, okay? But what I'm feeling from this is there was a pause here, or maybe if this isn't someone that you've known already, you feel like you've just kind of been, you've been single for some time and not really looking to change that, right? But now it's like you've decided, right? Now it's like, here's that Ace of Wands that he's holding. The time is now. Even if you haven't maybe consciously decided, your energy, energetically, like your higher self, is like, you're ready. We're ready now, okay? That's what this is saying. So it's time to make a decision, be logical, and move forward towards your counterpart, right? Because the Queen of Swords, she is very clear on her direction. She knows her truth. She stands in her truth and she doesn't question it, right? So it's like the time for doubting yourself is no more. It's no more. It's no need to. It's no need to, because you are where you're supposed to be and you're attracting who you're supposed to be with, okay? So just allow things to happen naturally, honestly, Leo. That's all you have to do. Continue to stay in this beautiful vibration that you've been in. Continue to work on yourself, and things are going to happen naturally, because the time is now. That wand is in his hand, okay? So we have the Runner. It says, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. This is where I feel like you may have been in the past, Leo. You could have been the runner in this connection. Just, you know, not wanting to deal with your emotions, right? That's that King of Cups, Emperor energy coming through. Not really wanting to deal with your emotions, not really wanting to think about love or relationships. This could have been out of fear of intimacy or abandonment issues, whatever the case is. But this, I feel like that's definitely past energy. I feel like this is what you've been working through, okay? Working to overcome. Not listening to your ego so much, listening to your intuition, right? Getting in touch with your feminine side, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within ourselves as well. So this also could talk about you working on mastering the feminine and energy, the feminine and masculine energy within yourself, right? And becoming balanced within yourself and ultimately aligning with someone else who is balanced. We have passion. It says insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So yeah, you and this person, you definitely have a lot of passion for each other. And I see that here with this Ace of Wands. This is definitely going to be a passionate connection. Palm tree. It says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. So yeah, this relationship is going to be stable. It's going to be one that once it's rooted, like you two, you're going to continue to grow together. One more. Whoa. Okay. A lot more. Spirit said not one more, a lot more. All right, Spirit, damn. We have the Chaser. So more counterpart energies here. Like, even though this is like distorted masculine and distorted feminine energy, it's like you two are mirroring each other so much. This is 100% your twin flame or soulmate. But it says Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. I said that earlier, remember? So either you were the runner or the chaser, but you two are getting out of this energy because, oh wow, we have the soulmates card here too. So definitely your soulmate, as I just said, or twin flame. But yeah, you two, you or this person have been healing your heart, okay? You've been doing the work from maybe past heartbreak, past trauma from childhood, whatever the case is. You've been working on freeing yourself from toxic energies, okay? You've been rebuilding yourself because maybe you sabotaged this connection in the past, you or them, right? But now you're working on it. And then we have the Grim Reaper. It says the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. A lot of people like to take this card as simply as it is. But for me, this card reminds me of the Death card in Standard Tarot, which, yes, it is about endings, but it's also about new beginnings. So there had to be, if this is a situation where this is someone from your past, someone that, you know, you've dealt with in the past and things just didn't work out, I feel like that old relationship, that previous relationship, had to completely die. You two grew and transformed, and now you're coming together again as two completely different transformed people, okay, energetically. So that old relationship is over. There is no second chance for that relationship because you're coming back into this energy as the Empress and the Emperor, okay? So we're gonna pull some guidance for you guys, and then I'm gonna move on to Aries. This is beautiful though, Leo. You are definitely aligning with your soulmate here. And it's well-deserved, okay? This is gonna be a beautiful relationship, and it's well-deserved because you both have done the work. Release, lighten your load. Yeah, release the past, okay? Because it's done. Whatever was holding you back in the past, release it, let it go, because a new foundation is being built and it's more solid, it's more stable, okay? So that is what I have for you, Leos. I will be moving on to Aries now. Okay, angels and spirit guides for Aries. Hi, Aries. Welcome. Your last, but certainly not least. We're going to see what's going on for you guys. Sagittarius and Leo both had beautiful readings. I feel like the fire sign collectively have maybe been in like a transition time, transitioning out of you know, kind of some turbulent energy to a better time. But Sagittarius and Leo both had, you know, beautiful blessings coming through. So let's see if you guys have the same, which I'm sure you do. Okay, Five of Cups. It says, I will move forward when the time is right. So definitely you have been in some heavy energy. The Five of Cups is sadness, it's regret, it's grief, okay? But again, it says, I will move forward when the time is right, okay? And then also, throughout this whole reading, I haven't been drawn to any of, because this is the Crystal Power Tarot deck, so each suit has a crystal associated with it. But for this whole reading, I wasn't drawn to any of the crystals. But right now, I'm definitely being drawn to this why can't I say it? Aquamarine crystal. And you too, I was about to say you too. So maybe this is involving another person, but with aquamarine, it's a peaceful stone. It's a healing stone, okay? It brings you tranquility, okay? I also feel like there's some throat chakra blockage going on for you as well, Aries, because I just was all tongue-tied for a minute, and that didn't happen to me this whole reading, but it was like I just couldn't speak for a second. So it might be some throat chakra blockages going on for you guys as well. Nine of Cups, beautiful. It says, I trust in the flow of life. So the Nine of Cups is wishes coming true, wish fulfillment. And then again, this is more cups energy, so more aquamarine. You guys definitely are needing some peace, some tranquility in your life. Maybe you need to be around water. I'm picking that up. If you live around water, go like to the lake or to a pond, whatever is soothing for you, to the beach if you live by the beach. But there's an energy of water being healing for you guys. And then lastly, we have the Queen of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It says, I protect what matters to me. Okay. So what I'm feeling, Aries, you definitely, there's something here where I'm feeling regret here. And it's like, oh, sorry, my battery's dying. Let me plug it up, sorry. So it doesn't die on me. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling regret here. And it's almost like you're wishing for clarity. You're wishing to be able to see things clearly here. Because we have 2 Cups cards and then the Queen of Swords, which the Queen of Swords can be very logical, very, she doesn't really like to dwell in her emotions much, right? She can be very cutthroat even. So it's like you are wishing to kind of gain clarity so that you can get out of this emotional state. It's almost like you're tired of being in your emotions, is what I'm feeling from this. But I'm gonna get some clarifiers. So Spirit, oh, well, that was fast. I was gonna ask for a clarifier with this this 5 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords reversed came out. So the 10 of Swords, you've definitely been in some heavy energy, Aries. Maybe feeling backstabbed, betrayed here. But, because look at all these swords in his back. So it's like you're having a hard time coming out of this energy, because upright, the 10 of Swords, is like, it's painful energy, but it's like the end of it. It's like the worst is over. So maybe it's like you don't see how you're going to be able to get through this. Or you don't. Hold on, let me get another clarifier. This is a lot, but I feel like they all want to come out, so I'm going to take them. Okay, this is quite a lot. Okay. So yeah, okay, what I'm feeling for you, Aries, is there may have been a situation where you lost something, like you lost something here, or something was taken from you, or someone walked away from you, something of the sort here. And it was like it was completely out of your control, right? It's like you feel like it was taken from you, or someone left you and they just left you high and dry. It was completely out of your control, right? You just couldn't see this coming. You couldn't see this coming. So there was a tower moment here that shook you up. It completely shook you up, and you've been stuck in this painful cycle. You've been stuck in this painful cycle because you just couldn't believe that things were playing out the way that they were, and you couldn't see a way forward. But you have the Death card and the World card here. So what this tells me is whatever left you, or whatever you feel as though was taken from you, whatever this regret, this sadness is over. It was meant to leave your life, okay? It was a blessing in disguise. There needed to be an ending. There needed to be change here. There needed to be transition, okay? So it's like once you are able to accept this transition, this sudden shakeup that may feel like chaos now, but will end up possibly being a blessing in disguise. Because with this World card here, it's like you're being reborn almost. It's like you get a clean slate. It can be a card of celebration, graduation, but what I'm really feeling from this is a clean slate. So it's like, yeah, you've been in this sad energy. You were screwed over, right? You had this tower moment. There was an ending, but here's your fresh start, right? This is your completion, right? And then now we have the Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this is you will receive that clarity that you were looking for. There will be a cause for celebration, okay? You will be able to finally be in this lighthearted energy again, because the Two of Pentacles can be a card of juggling, but what I really feel is like, it's almost like, kind of like he's dancing. So it's like you're going to be in celebratory energy. You're going to be like skipping around. It's hard to explain. It's very, I know it sounds weird, but I know what I'm envisioning. So it's like with the Nine of Cups, you're finally moving from heavy energy. Like as we go from this side to this side, you're finally moving from heavier energy. Now you have this Nine of Cups, this Three of Cups, and this Two of Pentacles. It's like there's so much going on for you. You can pick. It's like you have your pick of blessings, right? You got so many blessings, you have to juggle them, right? But it's like you couldn't see this before. You couldn't see this before because you were just kind of wallowing in your pain here. You were being stuck in this cycle. But once you were able to release whatever it is that was no longer serving you and just accept this change and embrace this new beginning, that's when your wishes start coming true. That's when you have this celebration, right? A need to party, to rejoice, to have fun, to juggle different things in your life, right? Good things though. This is good things. Because we have the Ten of Cups. Happily ever after, okay? Happily ever after. This is total fulfillment. You have from the 9 to the 10 of Cups, right? So there's a progression here, and you will receive this clarity. You will receive this clarity and this truth. You will reclaim your power, right? Because right now, you're not in your power. For some of you, right now, you're not in your power, but you will get there. You will get there. You will pull your energy back. You will cut off, because the Queen of Swords, she doesn't fear towers. She doesn't fear death, right? She doesn't fear change. She knows that whatever direction her sword steers her in is the right one for her. So it's like if she has to cut off something in order to get through this next pathway, that's what she's going to do, because she knows ultimately it's going to lead her in the right direction. It's going to lead her to fulfillment. So know that you are attracting what is meant for you, okay? And there's a need to release these heavier energies that you've been holding on to. It's time to, the Five of Cups is crying over spilled milk. And that's what I feel like you may have been doing, Aries. It's time to wipe your tears and move forward and know and believe that the path forward, there's beautiful things up ahead for you, okay? So much so that you ain't even gonna have enough hands for it all, okay? You're not gonna have enough hands for it all. So please believe that you have blessings coming to you. So let's get some clarifiers. Okay, we have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Yep, exactly what we were just talking about. Okay, karmic relationships, this could be a karmic partner. This could be a person in your life that you need to let go of. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, right? Just whatever triggers you are allowing to still have control over you by holding on to them. It's time for you to embrace this Queen of Swords energy, Aries, and be willing to cut out things that no longer serve you, okay? Mirror. It says mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. Yes, exactly. So this is like you are having to look in the mirror. You're having to face yourself and face the ways in which you have, you've given someone else your power, or the way you've, you know, not necessarily faced up to your own triggers here, or your own, I can't think of the word, but you're having to face yourself, essentially. Healing heart. And again, more with the stumbling of the words here. So I feel like for some of my Aries, there may be a need for you to speak up here about something, because the Queen of Swords is also someone who speaks her truth. Like, she's not scared to say what's on her mind. So for some of you Aries, the reason someone's been able to take your power here is because you're letting them silence you in some sort of way. Do not let anyone silence your voice, okay? Don't. You have to speak up here, because I'm getting so tongue-tied in this reading. We have healing heart. It says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Beautiful, yeah. So look at this progression here. This reading, your reading has been all about progression. So I feel like you, a lot of my Aries are still working through this, okay? You're definitely still working through this, but this is just a confirmation that you will get through this. You will see the light at the end of the tunnel, because look at how this is perfectly aligned. It's like, here are the triggers, here's the toxic energy, then you have this mirror, you have to face yourself, and then here is you doing that work on yourself, okay? Facing up to what you have to let go of in order to heal your heart. So I'm going to pull some advice for you before we go. But you're going to be okay, Aries, okay? This tower moments, just learn to embrace them, because they are a blessing in disguise, okay? Know that your angels and your spirit guides have your back. They have your back, because the Death card brings in endings so that there can be new beginnings. And then you also have the World. So it's like 3 major arcana about transition, okay? About transition. So that's definitely a confirmation that you will get through this. All right, Wallflower is your advice. Oh, it says, look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. Yes. So just look for the little things, right? What's the first step that you're going to have to make, right? What's the first transition? It can be something as simple as telling a person, hey, I don't like when you do this, okay? That really triggers me. I don't like when you do that. So it's like you have the power to dig your way out of whatever mess you've been in. You can dig your way out of this, okay? Out of this energy, but you have to find your way through this, and you will be okay. You will be okay. You will have your 10 of Cups, okay? So that's all the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for joining. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know if these messages resonated for you. And I will see you next time. Bye.